Already off the rails. What's up, everybody? It's Keefe, and it is not the weekly ritual. It is a surprise, mother trucker live stream. We are doing a quick 5-minute review of Necrot's new album, Lifeless Birth, out this week from Tank Crimes Records. And I'm going to unbox the vinyl also. So this is a weird hybrid thing I have really not tried to do before. I usually sometimes do an unboxing on the Glacially Musical podcast or on the Weekly Ritual in the mailbag segment, or just sometimes I've done unboxings that just show up as special YouTube videos or Instas or TikToks. But here I am. I'm streaming everywhere. So if you're hanging out with us, thank you. A lot of people are here popping in. I appreciate you all. I'm not gonna answer questions and take comments this time. I do that usually on the Thursday live stream, which will be this time tomorrow. But in the meantime, super excited to talk about the brand new Necrot. Let's add this bad boy to the stream. This is the deck. The best experience for this show, of course, is YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, X, whatnot. So definitely come hang out with us. Drop some comments, and I will get back to the comments after the live stream, not in real time this time, because I'm going to try to just burn through this quickly and make it interesting and exciting for all of y'all. So first things first, I think we will do the unboxing of the record first. I think that makes the most sense. We'll do that. I already opened the box because I'm curious about time. This came from Merch Table from Tank Crimes Records. Super thankful to always work with Tank Crimes Records. It also came with some free stickers of other Tank Crimes artists, Ghoul and Dystopia, the classic exceptional band from the Bay Area. As you know, Necrot is from the Bay Area. Tank Crimes label is from the Bay Area. So super, super excited. Already in the Mylar. This is what you call next level packaging. I'm going to show this for the TikTokers out there and for everybody else watching on all the other assorted streams. Light's a little bright there, but this is beautiful. It's supposed to be a tricolor vinyl press with the foil. This like incredible raised foil, like the attention to detail on this. This is an important record. This is one of the most anticipated death metal records of the year. And, you know, I love that the label puts that much effort and energy into it. So look at this beautiful, first of all, the artwork's insane, absolutely insane. And then this incredible raised foil. You just don't see quality like this. I think I have a Mayhem Repress anniversary edition that came with like a foil cover. And then my Coven box set has an incredible Coven foil stamp logo and album names and things like that on the packaging and like a velvet box. It's nuts. But this is beautiful. Necrot, Lifeless Birth unboxing first, and then we'll do the quick review. So this is double gatefold. Oh, not helpful with the microphone. Maybe I'll just move the microphone out a little. Double gatefold with all the lyrics. Make sure I don't lose anything. Here's your beautiful gatefold. And the front and back cover. The back cover is equally rad. Look at that. Almost a little sci-fi fantasy. Little Roger Dean for you Yes fans and Pink Floyd fans. And then here is the triple color spatter. Again, Mylar outer sleeve, Mylar inner sleeve inside the paper. This is the only paper that comes near my vinyls. If you care and collect vinyl, you need to get rid of the paper and switch only to Mylar or Mylar inside of a paper. Respect the Mylar. And look at this bad boy. I'm trying to see which is side A and side B. Here is side A of the tricolor splatter. It's kind of inspired by the artwork. Beautiful, vibrant. And here's a little back cover, side B with the Baphomet and the pentagram. Very killer. Very killer. I'm really excited to have this one in my collection. And I'm about to tell you all about this new album because I've listened to it extensively. Ghost Cult ran our review today. It'll be linked in the description by our own Matt Cook, who absolutely rules. And so let us dispense with the pleasantries and jam on this review because I'm going to try to bang this out. Normally the warm-up is more than 5 minutes, and then the actual review is 5 minutes. There will be we're going to do a new intro. We're working behind the scenes on a lot of new content and copy ideas for y'all to just try to really just have the best experience possible for all the fans. So I'm super, super excited for those watching and for what's coming in the future. I'm pretty excited about it. I think I'm missing a channel. I might be missing X, but that's okay. We'll reshare it on X later. Okie dokie. So Necrot, for those that don't know, they are a Bay Area death metal band. They had very notable members from their previous band, so it's kind of like a low-key Bay Area death metal supergroup. led by vocalist, bassist, and guitarist Luca Indrio, who was in Fame, Lawless, Pistons, Vastum. He was in one of those bands with Chad Gailey. You know him from Mortuous and Vastum and Skolex and a bunch of other bands, and Frenolith he was in. And also Sonny Reinhardt is the other guitar player. Super cool dude. I've met him and hung out with him here at shows. Sweetheart of a guy. Vorlust, incredible band. Saviors, also Skolex. So that's the 6 Degrees of Separation and how the band came together. And then so Lifeless Birth is their third full-length record, but they've had many EPs and singles over the years as they were sort of forming and formulating. Their debut album came out in 2017, Blood Offerings, super strong, really excellent, built a lot of hype in the scene. And then Mortal came out, unfortunately, at the thick of the pandemic, but it was widely acclaimed. We love that record. It also was the Decibel Magazine Album of the Year for 2020 in all of metal, which is super prestigious. Hats off and respect always to Decibel Magazine, the homies. And so, yeah, Mortal came out in the summer right after the pandemic started. It was not a good time to release an album, but everybody was home jamming out that album and really appreciating the vibes that these guys put down. Really incredible music making. So let's just talk really quick about the band. Again, we got the 3 key players. Lifeless Birth is out this week on Tank Crimes. Again, this incredible artwork. I didn't know if you could appreciate it when I held up the vinyl, but this artwork is some of the best and most demonic and evil looking stuff around. I know a lot of death metal covers usually rely on gore and shock value and things like that. A lot of blood spatter, and this is more like esoteric and demonic, which I like. Some really cool, interesting colors. And they are on the current cover of Decibel Magazine, the current issue. So again, a band that's come with a lot of pedigree as well as a lot of respect already from their peers and our field of journos. So moving ahead, let's talk about the record itself. I don't play the record while I do these reviews. We're trying not to get demonetized. So you definitely go pick it up, buy it, stream it, etc. after. Starting with Cut the Cord, which was a single, is an absolute banger of a track. Super old school classic American death metal sounding. You got your Cannibal Corpse influence. You got your Obituary, a lot of Obituary style grooves on this record. And what you notice is they don't really change the formula too much. It's a step up from the last record in terms of the collective vibe, but it's absolutely on par with everything they've ever done. Cut the Cord is a raging opening track. Phenomenal chromatic riffing and great vocals by Luca. That's actually the area that he has probably personally improved the most is his vocals. If you check out my interview with Luca on the channel here at YouTube, you can hear our discussion about his own personal goals for this record and what he wanted to do as a vocalist. Also, let's move on to track 2, the title track, Lifeless Birth. You know why sometimes the title track is just made sense for the band to make the title track. This sounds like easily the best song on the record, or one of them. You can tell why they named the record this. It's a banger through and through. Little bit of black metal riffing. Sometimes Necrot falls into a little black and death metal at times, which is absolutely killer. Very reminiscent of early Behemoth. And then just a face ripper on the drums also. Again, Chad Gailey, an insane drummer, really almost underrated in the whole scene. Moving on to track 3, Superior. What can you say? It's just a torrent of riffs, torrential downpour of just riffing coming at you, high-speed double kicks, lots of changes, and brutal gutturals. Like I said, Luca has really tried to become a top-tier death metal vocalist in his own way. A lot of different ranges and flavors to his voice, and his lows are so low, and he's got a really cool mid-range too. Very cool track for Superior. Drill the Skull, big hit single, if you will, for death metal. I was played on Liquid Metal and played all over the place and internet radio stations and things like that. Just a fast killer song. It's got some very intense suffocation type of beats and grooves, rhythm section very tight. And again, top songwriting. That's what I say. Also, the next track, the very ominous Winds of Hell, another fantastic song, a little bit shorter. It's kind of a short record in general, and this is one of the shorter songs after the first couple, but it's definitely got its place here in the middle of the album. Also, we move forward to Dead Memories. Oops, sorry. I lost my place. Drill the Skull, Winds of Hell, I'm missing one. My bad. All right. Well, missing a card. Dead Memories, not a song by Slipknot in this case, but a song by Necrot. A phenomenal, phenomenal track. Probably my favorite track on the whole record. Unbelievable riffing. And again, the very crusty, early black and death metal, like almost 1349. Behemoth early on, like the first few records, Ziokos Kulta and stuff like that. And again, there's this like real gnarly crust tone throughout the record. The guitar tones on here are just absolutely sick. And there's also, we didn't really talk a lot about soloing. There's some phenomenal solo work on here. Again, reminiscent of the best in the genre, Death, Cannibal Corpse, and others. And Deicide also comes to mind on this track, and just some occasional harmony solos, as well as just some wild Slayer type soloing, sometimes a little bit of a tacked on phrase or something for effect with a little bit of noise in there thrown in to just jar you. And then finally, closing with The Curse, just an unbelievable epic track to end the record. I'm so stoked. This is a perfect conclusion to this album. A very, very strong contender for your best death metal album of the year. There's a few others already that are just very extreme and gnarly, but this one's fantastic. We gave this record an 8. It's not breaking any new ground like Mortal did, where it sounded fresh. This record does still sound fresh. These songs are great. I don't think they are trying to top the formula, if you will. They're not trying to do anything you've never heard before, but in terms of a really enjoyable, long playing, staying on your stay list album, Lifeless Birth is it. So that is the review. I banged through it quick and dirty. I thank everybody for tuning in. If you've got questions, drop a comment, and I will come back after the live stream and answer in real time. Here's, again, that splatter vinyl just to show everybody. You can pick that up at Tank Crimes on Bandcamp. Necrot has a Bandcamp. Merch Table, I believe, is the official provider of the merch for Tank Crimes. And that's our live stream, quick and dirty, 10 minutes, 11 minutes. I want to thank you all for being here. If you made it this far, you are a real one. If you made it this far, TikTok, you're a real one. Please like and subscribe and help keep the channel alive and going. I'm Keefe from GhostCultMag.com, and we're out. Thanks for being here.